Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me today in this conference. Today, I would like to explain about my research with the title The Relationship Between Family Support and Students' Interest to Continue Education to SMKN to Woyla Aceh. I'm Siti Wardah, together with my supervisors, conduct this research. Okay, this is the background of my study. As we know that parents have an important role in shaping and also structuring the future of the students, especially regarding the education. So parents uh, have a very significant uh, role in making or make sure their children have good education, and of course every parent wants the best for their children, and the selection of the right further education can affect the achievement and of the expected future goals. So parents have to guide their children in order to choose the right further education. And most of parents in Woyla is one place in West Aceh. Most of the parents there give full authority to their children in making their own choice in regards to the education, but not a few also follow what has been determined by their parents, and children only obey that decision. So this is where family support play a big role. So the students not only given an opportunity to choose by their own, but sometimes parents also make a decision for them. And the purpose of this research is to analyze the relationship between family support and also the interest of students in continuing their education to SMK and to Woyla. So this is the framework of my study. I would like to see the relationship between the family support and interest of students to continue their further education. So there are four types of family support. The first one is emotional support, and then information support, instrumental support, and also award support and interest. There are two factors that contribute to student interest. The first one is internal factors, and the second one is external factors. And this is, I'm sorry. So this is the hypothesis of my study, where there is a relationship between family support and student interest in continuing their education to SMK and to Woyla. So we hope that this research can give like a knowledge or a further thinking about the relationship between these two variables. So this is the methodology of the research. This is quantitative approach with correlational methods, because we want to see the relationship between the two variables like I've mentioned before. The first one is the relationship between family support and the student interest to continue their education plus MK and to Woyla. And this research have been conducted several months ago, from March to June 2022, and the data is collected through questionnaires, through self-report about family support and student interest. And the place of the research, we conduct the research in two junior high school located in West Aceh, in Woyla to be exact. So this is the result of the research. The first one is the family support. This is the category of the family support. We divided it into three categories. The first one is high, middle, and low, with a total population of 95 students. And from this, we can see that most of the students, as much as 57 students, have the middle category in family support. And from the student interest, we also see that most of the students have low category in student interest in order to continue their education to SMK2 and SMKN2 boiler. So most of them have a low category with the percentage more than 50% or 67.4%. And this is the result of the correlation analysis. There are a significant relationship actually between these two variables, which means that the higher family support, the higher student interest to continue the further education to SMK and to WOILA. However, the strength of the relationship lies between 0.2 to 0.39, which means that this is a very low correlation between family support and student interest. This can be understood that um, the student interest to continue the education, to the higher education, is not only support or not only considered by the family support. And maybe there are a lot of other factors that might contribute to the student interest in order to continue their further education. Because in here we see that there are very low correlation between these two variables. So this is the results of the study. Based on the results of the analysis, the hypothesis that we proposed in the first study is accepted because there are a relationship between family support and student interest to continue their further education to SMK to WOILA. So from this, we can see that although the correlation between these two variables is low, uh, at least we understand that there are a correlation though between these two variables, and the higher family support means that the higher student interest and vice versa. And this is correlate with a previous study conducted by ICEE in 2019. He said that if children get high support from parents, then children can develop good interest. So one of the factors that influence the growth of individual interest is through family support. So even though there are in this research, the importance of family support still low, but at least we understand that family support still play an important role in shaping the interest of the students in order to continue their further education. There might be several factors outside that might contribute to the relationship between these two variables, such as the motivation or the achievement, the self-esteem, or other factors that might contribute to this relationship. So this is all about the research that we've conducted, and hopefully there are several things that you might think about and also get some insight regarding to the relationship between family support or the importance of family support to shape the student interest in order to continue their further education. Thank you very much for your attention. I think that's all from me. I close my presentation with saying Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.